Good evening, guys, and welcome back to my first recording for 2023. I still haven't learned that it's 2023, so I will probably say the wrong year sometimes. So I have sold out all my journals that I have made, so I need to make some more. I have started with 3 different book covers, and these 2 are from the same kind of cover. So I have started with putting 100% linen on this one, and this one will be a white one, and I'm going to put on some antique embroidery on it. This is from the end of 1800, maybe just the 1899 or 1901, something like that. So I wanted to put some white paint on it first, in case it will show in these embroidered holes. This going through, so I don't want them to be reddish when I put them on the book. So I'm going to paint over it with some white acrylic paint. I haven't decided yet if I should save this, because it's a nice pattern on it with an owl, and the text will be covered with the paint, so we won't see that. So I haven't decided yet if it goes totally textile or if I'm going to put textile just on the 2 sides. The third one is a book from, I think it's in the middle of 1800. The spine was damaged, so I have put on a new one and then used my eco-dyed textile to put it together. So I'm going to save this inside text, so we can see that it's really old. And we're going to fill this also with some cuties and of course decorate it. But let's do this third one first, so that we have them all basically done. I will probably speed this up, so you don't need to see me paint the whole book. So as you can see, the red color on the book cover turned pink when I put something liquid on it. So now we know that we need to put the textile all over the page or the cover. So I will leave this to dry before we put the textile on top of it. So let's move on. I will just move this aside for a place to dry, and then we can move on with the other 2 covers. So we need to do a decoration on the outside, and we need to decorate it on the inside. And I'm thinking the spine we can leave until we have stitched in the signatures. So let's do the inside. I have a lot of these old embroidered pieces. They are filled with monograms mostly, so it's not so fun to use them on the journals, as in case someone want to buy them and don't want to have another person's monogram on them. But I'm thinking this one could work, and maybe we can use part of the embroidery. That way, or maybe this way. Maybe stitch some other monograms on top of them, kind of like a collage. It's just about too big, but I don't think that matters. So let's use this on one side, and then we maybe can just use I'm thinking how I can cut it. Maybe cut it out and stitch it onto something else. Just fussy cut it out and do a nice stitching onto the other. I think I will do that. So I will be back in a second when I have fussy cut out my pieces, so you don't have to sit and see me do that. So let's see what we can do out of this. I'm thinking to cover this with one whole sheet, and then we can just stitch on pieces of the embroidery onto the inside of this cover. Kind of something like that. Just see which way. No, I think we need to have it this way and that one. Like that. Roughly. And maybe something more if we decide that that will be something we need. So let's cut this piece to size so we know where to do the embroidery. Then I'm just going to take my glue stick and just put them down so they won't move. Put that aside for a little while so that I can sew both pieces at once. I want something more on the front. And I was thinking if I could use a piece of this one. Kind of like cutting it straight and then leave it as it is. Nice beginning, I think. Then we maybe need to have some other lace under this piece. So, oh my guys, decisions. Now I found a few different pieces that I like. I find some more of these white embroideries. And then I found this old one. That's really, really beautiful. That could go under kind of like that. Maybe a bit more. So that's cute. Then I found this one that has been on an old blouse. That's already rounded, so it's easy to put it in place. So, and then we get a edge on this one. And we can fussy cut out these round pieces. And then this one is also cute, could work. I actually think I will go with the rounded one. Then we have this cute edge that will be the ending of this one. So I will fussy cut out this one, and then we can put it in place and see how it looks. So what do you think, guys? I think I maybe need to take these last ones off. So they won't peek out. I think I will do that. Give this edge a little bit more glue. Yes, I think we are in the go. Put this aside and take back the one that we are going to put the textile on. So we leave this one to dry also for a little while. So going back to the totally pink one. So this also now needs to have some textile on it. Just going to look if it will cover it or if we need to put some more color on it. I think I actually need to put more white color on it, or maybe put on some white paper so it won't turn totally pink when we going for the white color. So I guess the white paint is easier. I think I will stop for today and do the painting until tomorrow and leave that to dry. And then I will be back tomorrow and we can finish up these 3 covers together. So we can start picking out papers for them. So thank you for watching, and See you again tomorrow with part 2.